Hello, welcome to my channel, Sea of Infinity. In this video, I just wanted to briefly kind of chat about fear, and just like fun little ways of, alchemizing that energy and stuff on your journey. So often when we're going through these sort of like awakening journeys and, following the yellow brick road, if you will, or, trekking down that rabbit hole, there's, different energies and stuff that can pop up to kind of, not even necessarily like infiltrate your experience, but, just there to be available to shape your experience. And so just remembering that, at the end of the day, you are the sovereign creator of your own reality. You're the one with the paintbrush. So just because all those energies, come in as different options and different colors that you can paint with, doesn't mean that you need to choose to add those colors to your canvas, so to speak. So even if you do notice, certain like energies or thoughts or, encounters or what have you that may bring up feelings of like fear or anxiety or stress or shame or guilt or, any of those really heavy dragging down type energies, you can, just kind of alchemize and sift them out of your way and instead, focus more on the other colors that you do want to add to your painting. And also not trying to give too much like weight or importance on, sort of certain like fearful or anxious type scenarios and stuff that may arise. Instead just looking at it as it is of anything else. Everything is, one energy technically at the end of the day, just wearing different faces and different costumes. So, kind of just viewing it from that perspective a bit more to kind of take the power away from the outside force and instead instilling that power back within yourself. Having that ability to also recognize that the power within anything else is also power that's within you too. So almost like treating your journey almost like a little like Mario Kart game or what have you, when, the different bouts of, fearful or anxiety energies or whatever that are popping up and, try to pull you back into like a fearful or stressful state or what have you, just think of them as like the little Bowser challenges at, the end of certain levels and stuff, and just, bop, bop, bop on their head, bop them away, just like, doop, doop, I see you, and you're gone. Kind of just taking the seriousness out of the whole journey and what have you in that way, and kind of taking the seriousness away from things that can seem fearful or overwhelming or what have you, and instead just, seeing it as like just a little silly little Bowser level and just boop, boop, boop. Away it goes. All right, well, I might leave that one there for now, but sending you so much peace, love, light, and blessings on your journey as always. Stay sharp, stay bright, and have so much fun. All right, bye.